Is not a bad idea, and to preserve the mid lane until you can be very sure what the roam combination is going to be here, because you want to make sure that that early game is even more in your favor. If you have a mid laner that can support the Baxia in invading the jungle, it would be very oppressive.
They do go for the mid lane.
Okay.
Valentina,
Interesting.
a hero that they banned out themselves when they had the Novaria in the previous game.
No real value ults the Jack from Niners, but I guess it's one of those positions where now that they've revealed that the Niners have to be just a little bit more wary about the ultimates that they're giving over to KGE. They know that the Astral Echo is most likely going to be taken because they haven't shown the other two picks, but let's see. Maybe it does kind of skew their perspective.
I think the Astral Echo is good enough for KGE considering the heroes that they have, right? They all benefit from big hitboxes like Grog. Oh, you got big hitboxes, that's great for me. Export, you got big hitboxes. All pure damage explosion. And this could be a Brody pick again for KGE.
Would not be.
Oh, there it is. The Selena and the Thamos.
All right. So again, with the Thamos at the very least, he'll be able to try and dominate the earlier stages of the game and kind of give pressure. Although I will say, in the natural combo between Selena as well as the Novaria all depends on one thing: can you hit those arrows?
Yeah, we haven't seen Selena in a very long time because it's just become very difficult to reliably land the Abyssal Arrows, even with Astral Echo. Not to mention that she's very squishy as a jungler, even compared to other assassins. So King Empire, they already know about this potential pocket pick since it was previously banned, but it is going to be the taunt to finish things off. We're for Sasa here. What are you guys thinking about the draft?
I'm worried about the Selena in particular, because on the side of KG, there are really only two targets that you want to hit, and they both have means of escaping, right? They are most likely going to take a Purify, one as a dash, one as an entropy to swap places with the hologram, and as you can see on the screen, they both have Purify, so to find the timing as a Selena against this draft, oh boy, I mean, Barbosa better land some 6 shots.
I mean, it's not just about Barbosa, it's about X-Win as well. He's got to be the one who scouts it out and maybe even body blocks some of these shots for the rest of his team, right? He has the natural anti-CC. He has a means of dealing with it. But let's see if it's going to be enough. It's going to be a big support battle.
And it is going to be the final game of Week 1, Day 2 of MPL Malaysia Season 13. Both JP Niners and King Empire have not let up for a single second. Both sides eager for victory, but only one will come out on top in the Land of Dawn.
Bringing us the distance. Unfortunately, there can only be one team that walks away victorious. The next win, showing up already to force the retreat out of Malvis. I want to see the movement of Barbosa on this Selena. He's helping this Predator to clear out the jungle camp as fast as possible, and that is going to be a great help for the Fredrin. But before the objectives, and from the 4th to 6th minute point, what is Barbosa going to do? I want to see that impact.
Yeah, Selena as a hero is a big question mark. We have not seen her in ages for very good reason here.
Oh my goodness. Moonji cannot hit level 2. He is getting zoned out from the entire wave right now because Barbosa is helping the leash.
She missed a full wave. Out of this world. Deto is going to hit 3, and Moonji barely reaches 2. And barely reaches 2. And the craziest part was that as a Novaria, this is a very, very rare occurrence. I wonder when Unji went at level 1. Is it Star Shadow?
I think he went Star Shadow level 1. We saw it just now, right?
He did, yeah. He used it to help leash.
Yeah. That is going to sting. That really does sting. You could also use the Astral Sphere, but I guess...
I don't know. It's supposed to be Astral... It should be Astral Sphere at level 1, right? And that's generally the way that it should go.
I'm pretty sure with Selena helping already, there's no real need to want to leash further. So that really did end up costing him here. Not going to have that level 4 for the first turtle unless he gets a little bit of an EXP surplus somewhere. So this gives King Empire a pretty good start.
I mean, that just means you got to give props to Deto, right? He understands lane. He understands when he can actually start taking advantage of his opponents, especially since if they don't trade auto attacks, that's totally fine. He's just going to push out the wave just ever so slightly faster if you don't actually have, and even blocks the Star Shadow in the first place.
So Sujin found a target. Malvis able to dash away in time, and Yetri's going to pop that ultimate and try to whittle down the Firaga armor, but not successful in doing so. And Barbosa is not even remotely close to 4.
Nah, they got to give this up. They have to give this up. Yetri already used this ult. There's just no point to actually walk up for this anymore.
Not to mention this move has ultimate. Okay, Moonji pings out 3 of them. Niners, they want to contest this move. Still at the last stand, he's going to let it rip, but it blows up instantly, unfortunately for them. So Sujin gets the turtle and a wild charge from X-Win again to open the curtains for KGE, a first blood, and it's Yetri to fall.
X-Win continuing to show us that Grok is a comfort pick for him here. A beautiful wild charge onto 2 to get that kill and secure the turtle as if they really needed it, considering the lead that they have already been able to create for themselves. And we're definitely seeing the impact here, or should I say lack of impact. Even though Barbosa was able to land 2 Abyssal Arrows in that last fight, he had no way of jumping in to actually execute on it.
Yeah, but that's the worst part, right? As much as you can open the map, there's only so much you can really do. And looking at the first items here, it's looking pretty nice for the side of King Empire this early on into the game.
Craziest part was that this Selena pick, I believe, came out in the 4th and 5th, and after they saw the 3 bulky front lines of KGE.
Yeah, it means that they have a lot of confidence in it overall, because even with the few heroes that they were able to see already, it wouldn't have been a good matchup. So Barbosa is going to need to do a lot of convincing here to try and convince us and the fans that this was a good idea.
Okay. X-Win is just not the target. You can see, just try to get the ping onto X-Win. But this is a Grok, so I think he really cares about getting hit by an arrow.
Yeah, he doesn't. He really doesn't. I think X-Men is doing a phenomenal job here, right? It's just really... It's really just denying impact from Barbosa. We're hoping that Barbosa is able to land like an insane Abyssal Arrow and can combo with Moonji's Star Shatter to really get some value here, but honestly, not getting much. Barbosa has just been a walking ward even.
That's basically all right, not to mention even disregarding the tankiness of King Empire's lineup, Grok naturally counters Selena because he can be immune to the Abyssal Arrow if it hits him at the correct timing. So King Empire fully in control here, and it's clear that with a Selena, Rome Niners does not have the strongest team fight. I don't know if they can contest this.
Oh, Barbosa misses that arrow onto Deto. Should have been an easy arrow to land. Niners, do they still want to contest this? They can try, but it's moved to get the turtle. And Malvis, he has no way out of this. Fully committed to his death.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is he still walking up to this? He's a full level down against Sutsujin. There's no reason for him to be walking up here. Start influencing some of the side lanes, right? You have your entire jungle to clear out at the same time. So I don't get it personally.
Yeah, honestly, if he wanted to, he could even invade King Empire's jungle to try and steal some buffs while they are taking the turtle. Considering they have Selena's traps, they could scout out for anything, which makes it safer for them to go for aggressive plays. The fact that Malvis is just kind of blindly walking in to contest, it's almost as if he's just trying to follow a textbook, and the situation has already escaped from the realm of that.
It has definitely changed, and I think they should just play around Zobs right now. Even if you're walking into the enemy jungle and you're sacrificing your own jungle, cut the map in half, make it vertical jungling, right? And stick towards the gold side where Zobs can actually help to dominate here and put pressure on Sasa so he can't freely just look to fight.
You saw this now, Sujin, he took the orange buff off the Niners and he gave his own to Sasa. That's an even bigger injection to KGE. These arrows, they gotta start landing. Malvis arriving at the scene, but Sasa is gonna take care of the turret. There's nothing that Niners can do about it.
Just no damage at all coming from the Niners here. This is a similar situation to what we saw from previous comps. Claude needs time. Novaria needs time. Tamus is oppressive, yes, but his DPS is not very bursty. And then Barbosa, we already talked about this issue. They don't have enough damage to actually pressure King Empire from anything.
Well, for now, and now that top tier 1, it just means that the tempo falls into the hands of King Empire, right? They need to be assertive with this lead. 9 more seconds until the turtle shows up, and I'm expecting a lane swap almost instantaneously, or at the very least, just shove out this mid lane.
They're gonna try at least So it's a 3-man ping from the side of Moonji and Niners. You still really want to contest this? And Malvis, you can't just walk up like this.
Oh, just let Smooth do the zoning here, right?
Yeah.
He's just gonna shred him with the true damage.
And stolen Astro Echo as well. Smooth is not even worried. He forced out Yetri's ultimate. So Shuzin gets the turtle, and now it's invade time again, and Yetri is gonna get dove. He pops the vengeance, but what can he do against the true damage? Just overwhelming from King Empire. They will get the taunt on the Sujin. Perhaps this is a trade for Niners. That is something. At least they don't walk away empty-handed. Zavs in the meantime, almost hitting solo by Sasa.
Okay. Oof, okay, good sidestep. I think for the most part of it, this is... Wait, is Wild Charge available? Yes, it is!
Uh-oh. Oh my god, the wall blocked and forcing out the flicker. And X-Win is a threat.
Man, this guy...
Actual force of nature.
Yeah, this has got to be super frustrating, right? A lot of resources being wasted for almost no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, I feel like I'm learning a lot here as someone who plays Grok from time to time. This is how I'm supposed to be doing things. I'm gonna keep that in mind for now. Niners, unfortunately, just getting constantly pushed back because, like we mentioned, not enough pressure here. This team composition is not working. Oh my goodness!
What was that? You clearly see Moon wanted to run away and got vacuumed back by the ricocheting projectile.
Yep, really nicely done. Really nicely done. Especially when you pop the entropy as well. The way that the projectile works actually changes a little bit in terms of its, not really curvature, but the way that it actually moves.
Yeah, apparently space does lose against time in this situation. And Sasa really narrowing out the window of opportunity that Niners have because this Nathan is fed. And even if Zaz were to get full items here, it's not the best matchup.
Holy cow.
Look at how strong Smooth is, right? He doesn't even need to bother buying.
Ooh, that's damage too. War Axe into Brute Force Breastplate. He doesn't even need immortality.
If he goes BOD, I wouldn't be mad. Like he is at that point of the game. He is that strong. Who is going to deal with it? It's definitely not Barbosa. Definitely not Moon. Zavs can't just walk up. Frankly speaking, there's really no answer to Smooth right now.
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, they're going to have to try and scale, right? That's as much as Niners can actually do. Unless we see Barbosa hit a miracle arrow, right? That's what we're hoping for. That's why he's in the side lanes.
Oh, actually, his flicker got forced out. KGE will get the Lord. Continue to push that lead. And for the first time in this series, it is one-sided, and not in a good way.
Yep, it really has. I mean, the kill score already tells the entire story here, right? King Empire, it just takes one kill, and then after that, they just lock you out of the game.
It's a complete reversal, and it's very interesting to see, considering that Niners had such a one-sided Game 1. Game 2 was very even, and now King Empire is having a one-sided Game 3. Perhaps this is balanced, as all things should be. But the Lord gonna be crashing up top right now, and I really don't think Niners has any way of getting back into this game.
Oh, absolutely not, right? Especially if the front line is being busy. They're so busy. Malvis, he might be in a lot of trouble here. No way to actually keep himself topped up.
Okay, Yetri's gonna jump in first. Wild Charge only stunning onto Moonji. Malvis gonna go in, but Yetri left out to try the Abyssal Arrow. Might take down X-Win. Not enough.
Oh my goodness, seriously.
One more. Okay. Somebody was able to body block it. Honestly, not that bad. Yetri's like, I've been outscaled. There's nothing I can do. The least that I can do is to die for my inhibitor turret.
And I thought that if the Abyssal Arrow did kill X-Win here, that I could say that, oh, the Abyssal Arrow has done something this game. But it didn't. It didn't even do that. I don't understand the Selena pick. Yes, it's a good combo with the Astral Echo, but not into this lineup.
Look, it really depends on the user, right? It depends on how the enemies play around it. Most of the time, if you walk into the Arrow, then you can see that the Niners have some kind of use.
I'm going to quote what Innocent said. It depends on the pilot. Depends on who uses the hero. I'm not saying, no, I'm not throwing shade at Barbosa. I'm just saying in this current game, we're not seeing the impact of the Selena.
Yeah, and it's all X-Win's fault.
Stop. He's already forced out of the game. Oh, Malvis.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Well, Smooth. Does he have the immortality? He does. Oh, now he does.
Oh.
And meanwhile, Yetri also falls.
Dude, this is so brutal to watch. We're watching a public execution here from the side of King Empire. Disrespect them once, shame on them, but now they are going to be fighting for every inch of space.
And all this after we complimented antagonist drafting in Game 1, right? You gotta talk about the caster curse a little bit sometimes. Maybe it's time for us to actually stop complimenting people.
You know, there's a fine line in the sand between genius and insanity. I think right now this one is at that border. You know, like we're hanging off the cliff.
Honestly, I don't think Game 1 and Game 2's draft was that bad coming in for the Niners. It's just Game 3's one where it's just like, man, they're really stretching it this time.
And they decided to try this out in a very decisive game here against a lineup which it should never work against. Yeah, I mean, I respect the effort, but again, not the result.
I mean, there's been constant morale boosting symphonies behind our back, but there's only so much you can do, right?
Agreed, but oh man.
This is as silent as he has gotten this entire series. Even the Niners are paying attention. Deto, okay.
Oh, wow!
Stuff! So close!
That feels bad.
That feels so bad, and now he's gonna end up dying instead. Oh, if only Zav found that.
The hell was that? Where are the rest of the Niners? Why are they not blocking and protecting his BMI image? What was going on here? Why did they leave it out in the open for Sutsujin to run him down? I don't know. If I was us, I'd be pretty furious about that.
Yeah, I would be as well. It's true, like they should have heroes that are there to defend, but unfortunately not enough crowd control, not enough actual bulk to stop King Empire. Heck, you could line up all of the Niners there and they would get mowed down by like bowling pins.
Yeah, counter, Astro Echo. Arrows are landing, but can't steal this Malvis. He's going to give up on it.
Yeah, there's just no damage here. Barbosa was not able to find much of a snowball to actually keep himself up to pace with, and has been purely outscaled by the rest of King Empire. Any one of the tanks can eat the arrow, and it's just not going to matter.
It literally tickles them at this point, and it's a terrible situation to be in. Considering this is meant to be a team composition that whittles down King Empire from afar, I have to kind of ask whether they stop to consider some things.
I mean, you look at the damage dealt ranking, right? Zav still does the most damage. And if only Niners can just give him an extra boost, an extra bit of support, this could have been a slightly different scenario. Maybe you can get rid of Smooth Faraga armor first, but Susujin has just shown out. Lord is gone. Faraga armor also exploded. Malvis now able to get out of that predicament. That is good. Zav is putting in the numbers. X-Win barely getting shot down.
They need to be landing these if Niners wants a chance here. I have to admit, it is not completely over, considering that Zavs has still been keeping up his farm. If the Claude is able to find a big catch, if they're able to remove Sasa, then King Empire as well doesn't actually have all that much damage in Sutsujin and X-Win. But it's a big request here.
I don't know. Personally, for me, I think King Empire, instead of trying to synchronize the wave, they should have just muscled their way through. They're 9k ahead against the Niners at this point of time, right? And again, their damage dealers, both Moonjin as well as Zavs, are really at a point of time where they're getting the third items, and they actually have some very relevant damage. Zavs in particular, he just needs a little bit of space. And if Sasa can get locked down by Malvis or get distracted by Ye3 long enough, maybe they're able to turn things around.
Zav is one of those young rising stars that has a lot of outplay potential, and we've seen him do it against the best of teams even. The Niners, they need to back him up a little bit. Just now was a very good example. They didn't get the kill, but they stopped KG from doing further damage to the base. But behind almost 10k goal is not going to feel good. How Linus holding on. They need a bit more time though for those core items to come online, at least for people like Ye3 and Barbosa.
If Barbosa can just land the God Arrow onto Sasa,
if he can find
that could be
Sasa.
a possibility. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to find Sasa here.
He has Purify, man.
Oh yeah, he even has that.
There's too many ways. There's just way too many ways here. But King Empire kind of forgoing the top side of the map here. It's gonna get pushed out by Moonjin. He's gonna get a free turret for this.
That's good. Free up the space a little bit. Slow but steady.
King Empire Esports are definitely respecting Niners. They've played enough games against them now to know that there is the risk of a comeback if they were to just try and muscle in at this point. But you are right, Gideon. The longer they wait here, the more damage Zams and Moonji are going to start doing. And that could be risky.
Yeah. Malefic Roar done for Zavs. Now the numbers are really going to add up. Yeah. What is this? Lord number 3.
Yeah, Lord number 3 here.
See Halberd on Smooth with Athena's as well. He just bought 2 items at once.
Switching out the items.
Gotta make sure that they don't recover from the damage. Oh,
Oh no! He flickered and didn't find the angle for the wild charge. Okay.
This is gonna let Zavs split push bot lane actually. Niners just needs to delay King Empire.
Look at the recall.
just stop him.
Okay, Sasa
They
managed to
sent
get
Sasa
back.
back.
Sasa was able to be sent back.
But now Zavs may be able to join this fight. If they're able to take it before Sasa makes it back, maybe? Looks like they're not too interested in that though. This slow burn by the Niners is actually starting to take a toll onto King Empire. They're making some macro mistakes.
Especially when X-Wing went for the flicker and didn't commit because he felt like there's no point committing a wild charge. Now for the next 80 seconds, he's not going to have that battle spell. It's a bit more of a breathing space for the Niners, and Niners are happy to drag this dance out.
How long can they actually drag it for? Sutsujin trying to zone as many people off as he can, and even so, this could be a potential flanking. Oh,
Okay, this is a good ping. X-Wing.
Oh!
They found him!
What? Don't even need an arrow, I guess. Send a meteor his way. And now Zaf has all the space that he needs to put out the damage. And Niners can feel it. Pushing KG away from the Lord Pit.
he's mad. He's so mad.
That was the God Arrow.
He was so mad.
Incredible. 5-man Astro Echo and 1 meteor to end it.
I'm telling you, King Empire, they've bided their time for way too long. The Niners are finally scaled up.
Sasa didn't even get to use his Purify that time. He just got bursted.
You know, you die so fast, it's painless. That's what it felt.
No. Sasa just trusted in his front line there. But speaking of front line,
X-Win, the wall just completely whiffed. And Zaf, he's walking into the field to try and deal damage. And
oh!
again, this time onto Detto. Oh, how the tables have turned. Niners find the Lord.
Are you kidding me right now?
Never count them out. Never count the Niners out.
Oh boy.
Mistakes have been made. King Empire Esports, I understand the respect, but they could have ended this game a long time ago.
They got lazy. They got very, very lazy. And Sasa was very, very greedy with this Purify. Let's see. Let's see it here. Niners, they might be able to bounce back on this one. If it all happens all over again, it'll be pretty funny. But at the same time, King Empire, their high ground defense, not that bad as long as Sasa is still alive.
This will be the first ever comeback in this regular season if Niners make it happen.
Can we see the God Arrow burst onto Sasa once again? Niners needs another miracle here if they want to try and push this in right now.
Get that PTSD. Zaf! Zaf! Same mistake as Sasa, just overstepping. Well, I guess we're on for another long game.
So disrespectful.
Without the Purify even.
Yeah, you better put the respect on Detto's name. It's not like he's got no damage. It's just most people can't get in range.
Have you not seen X-Win in his wild charge? Come on.
Oh.
That should have been an inhibitor.
This is starting to become a little painful again.
I mean, both teams are starting to really make those mistakes. Ooh, Sasa.
PTSD is like, no! More flashbacks.
Zavs is still down for another 10 seconds. I don't think it's going to be enough for King Empire to end the game, but they might be able to force at least one inhibitor here. They're looking for the mid tower.
X-Win, he's going to be there. Malvis hanging on with his mortal body. Immortality's going to pop. X-Win is going to lose his as well. Smooth with the last insanity to take away 2.
Oh,
and the dispersion. Munji,
There's
hanging all of them. Save by Zap. Is this your moment, Munji?
that's
the way to ball them down.
the
From the side, blocked by Smooth. Munji continuing to chase X-Win on the run. Sasa showing out Munji with the flicker to get away. Sasa had to sidestep the arrow. Munji needs to get away this time. Needs the Astro, the Star Shatter. Can move over the wall.
Don't get
Sasa
too aggro here.
can't chase this one.
Oh,
Suji don't.
look.
Get him!
Uh-oh.
Get him! Get him! He's gonna come out of the wall now! Get the
Get
rats!
the tag again. Barbosa, can you save him? Nope, not this time.
Zavs is pushing mid though. This is just an absolute mess here from both these teams.
I mean, the death timers are too long. At least they don't have to wait for the major damage source, safe damage source from Muji for the next 45 seconds. King Empire, right? They can get and secure the next upcoming Lord without having to deal with Munji, and even that in itself is a big win. Look at the damage dealt rankings. 100,000.
You would think that with how the game is going and with the kill count, it should be KGE players. But no, both are Niners.
Oh, what a situation we found ourselves in. Niners somehow getting the God catch onto Zaza to make the comeback and then making a mistake. Oh, Barbosa, he found Jetto. It's not going to be enough damage though.
The wild charge, EA3, ultimate pop, vengeance use. Malvis.
They're sending Zaps to split push.
Yeah, Detto is going to go back home right now.
Is Detto going to be enough? Oh no, they're
Zapp's
pulling Zaps
coming.
over.
Zapp's showing up.
They seeing him go home.
Uh-oh.
There we
They
go.
made a mistake. They got rid of Malvis. That's step number 1. X-Win. He's going to get tagged by Moonji. Here comes a blazing duet. Swallowed up by Moonji. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Sasa going down. Barbosa finds him in the back. KG to get the Lord. But can Niners continue to power the damage? Detto stealing the Astro Echo. But Zao just going to walk up. Disrespecting KGE. This game still within control. Winter
That
Trunken
move.
only to put him in range of the Astro Spear. Smooth. Nothing left in the tank. The fuel has depleted. Taken out Jetto. No immortality. Another Astro Echo. Jetto with the arrow on top of him. It's going to go down.
Why do they keep sticking around?
And the Niners found some signs of life breathing back into their veins.
They're losing it. The teams are losing it. The stamina battle is really starting to dig into them right now. They need to wait another 10 seconds for X-Win and Sasa. They should be back to defend the base, but Detto and Smooth are still down for another 30.
Sasa has no Purify this time. He gets caught one more time. It might be the end, but KGE given a second chance. The Niners only took the mid inhibitor.
Oh my god, some of these calls are so weird. They sent Detto back. They had a very good opportunity just to kill Malvis all by himself, right? He gets blocked off by the Nature's Barrier. That should have been the call. Instantly kill him, get out of there, look for a reset, and then make sure that Zos doesn't jump into that backline.
Mistakes are being made here, and now the net worth difference is nothing. 24 minutes in, most players are going to be maxed out on items, already selling their shoes as well. It's going to come down to a single battle at this point.
You would think that KGE would be the first team to crack open an inhibitor, and that is not the case this game. Niners somehow find the will to just keep on holding on to this game. Barbosa, we criticized him from early to mid. Where are your arrows? How are you going to get to the front line? And he still finds Sasa when they need it the most.
Oh my goodness. They've dropped down from a 9k gold lead to an even game, all because they've wasted 2 of the lords. It's unbelievable. I don't know. And they still have all their inhibitors up. How crazy is that?
How crazy is this?
I can't believe King Empire wasn't able to get inhibitors. Considering how much of a lead they had like 10 minutes ago, who would have expected we would get to this point? Ladies and gentlemen, are you not entertained?
God.
Forget about the Ocean Derby. This is
something else.
something else.
Oh my goodness. 20 more seconds until we see it. All right, let's see how they're going to play this out, right? They can't deal with Zavs.
Smooth definitely cannot. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Wait, this is punishable. This is punishable. Do they not notice? Oh, they don't see where the BMI is, actually. Unfortunate.
Probably were looking for it, but can't find it. Lord number 5 now. Bottom side of the map.
We're having a long day today, folks. Neither of these teams willing to give up even an inch. Niners, by all means, should not have the composition that would win team fights. But it's gotten so late into the game that the sniping from Novari and Barbosa actually making a difference.
Look at that. 10 minutes ago, X-Win would have walked into them.
Yes. You are completely correct.
From darts to missiles, right? This is so painful. Oh wait, Detto actually has a potential flank here on Malvis specifically. He hasn't shown his face, and more importantly so, these traps, these missile traps coming in from Barbosa is giving a lot of information to Zaz specifically.
And they saw Sasa.
Yeah, to know how to kind of push and pull away from this.
That means Zavs can set up the top wave and perhaps join his team. The mid wave also can be cleared out. Detto spotted out finally.
I don't think they can rush it down. That's a big
No.
problem, right?
I don't think so. That's kind of the saving grace for KGE. The Niners don't have someone like a carry or a Gord to burst down the Lord.
Yeah, Zaz would still be able to work on him pretty quickly, but they want to make sure that he's on the other side of the map, keeping the waves pushed up. For the same reason as well, Sasa can't exactly be pulled over here, or they risk a backdoor play.
Oh.
X-Win.
X1 dropping
Deto.
low.
Oh, he's baiting him!
Deto.
Ooh.
Oh, that could have been. Oh, that's such a smart play there. But Zav's still able to find minions, to find any kind of creep to actually heal himself back to full.
Yeah. Prep the BMI, and look at that. KGE switching their attention. Niners should know this.
Look at them.
Suddenly, everyone has left the pit.
Oh!
And Moon, he knows. Scans all of them out. No gank play onto Zavs.
Really, really smart of King Empire to try and slowly corner the map on towards Zav's side. Really taking up the space as much as they can. Oh, okay. The
Entropy
has been dropped down.
That is so early.
Very early on, but just in case, you know, Sasa can't risk it.
Can't risk it. Not even with the Purify at this point.
Yeah. From what I can see, every single team today is just trying to make their game tree the longest of the day. The game trees have just been getting longer and longer with every single match.
What was the longest one we had today? 28 minutes? We're about to break that record
yeah.
for sure. We are breaking that record.
It was 24 and then 28. And now, well, who knows?
We're going 32, alright? It's an increment of 4 minutes.
Dude, it's only like second day of week 1, man.
I'm supposed to cast tomorrow.
Don't worry, we're done for the week.
Oh, man.
I mean, good luck to you, man, because I don't know. If it continues to go on games like this where teams are just getting lazy to close out games, it's going to end up like this more often than not.
I mean, I know that there are only 2 SMG members on KGE, but this feels like an SMG thing.
I get what you mean. They're still here in spirit.
Dude, it would be so funny if King Empire can't lose out.
Yeah,
and they put it,
Yeah,
wait,
tree.
Okay,
Low.
very dangerous move.
dead.
It's going to blow the immortality first. The marksman is still on the top side. This could be an opportunity. X-Win with the wild charge.
1v1,
Malvin, can he get out? He's just pumping on the damage from afar. The marksmen both disengage.
How does Yetri get out of that alive?
That is crazy. No immortal.
I mean, no Immo and as well as no Winter Truncheon as well, right? Deto was sitting right on top of him to go for the big Shadow Strike to take him out before he even gets back up after the Immortality. So well played from Yetri's side, but still, he still has the Vengeance up. He can guarantee by at least 3 seconds worth of time.
I mean, Sasa is just living life on the edge. He's on edge every single second.
Zavs is as well, honestly. Both these marksmen are evenly matched. Either of them could easily take a 1v1 if they're able to find that ambush, and that's why this top lane is just as volatile as the Lord Pit.
Oh, the ping! With the help of the Lord, that's going to be Furaga armor gone.
Okay, I mean, he can slowly... I mean, he can actually just go for the reset here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Nobody on the side of the Niners can rush this down except for the Claude. So unless they see Claude by Lord side, there's really nothing much to fear.
Can I have a timer on how long this Lord dance has been going?
It's been going on forever
Oh!
now. Wait, they're calling him. Wait, the arrow hits. Oh my god, wait, no, they can actually rush it down.
There's Purify gone. They're bringing Zavs in as well.
They need Zavs here if they want to rush it down. They're still not willing to risk it.
Zav is returning back top. It's him against Sasa.
He's trying to take the 1v1, but this is an opportunity. I feel like
you do it, right? You just do it.
Now they've allowed Deto time to return with full health again.
Look,
Oh,
guys,
man. Yo.
This is, I mean, as painful as it seems, this is just the smarter decision,
Yeah.
right? And I think even Sasa knows that he has a slight advantage against Zavs because unfortunately for Zavs, that Winds of Nature doesn't really benefit him in this matchup in a 1v1 against Sasa.
Yeah. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching with us here, thank you. But do drop your comments down below who you think is going to finally come out on top once this is all over here. Because this is unpredictable.
It is.
I don't know, from people who have been watching from the 24th minute to now the 30th and the 31st minute, it looks exactly the same.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's just that we have more net worth for both teams.
Like, Malvis has so much HP that all the blocks are melding into each other.
How? What, did he like put 2 Guardian helmets or something?
I don't know, man.
I feel like I need to see itemization again.
He has so much great health that one Appraiser's Wrath can probably one-shot the Lord at this point.
Their fingers not cramping up at this
Whoa,
point.
he has so much
Where-
health.
where
that
are
the
they?
lines are blending together.
We need the ROG hand can like right now. Like right now.
You can just see them once in a while just shaking their hands like, ah, man, the carpal tunnel's starting to kick in.
Malvis has so much HP that it looks like he has less HP than he actually does.
Dude, he has so much HP, he could probably be the Lord, you know.
You are not wrong.
Lord looking at Malvis is like, yo, bro, wait.
Oh, conceal.
Dude,
oh,
Lord Moon again.
God damn it! Moon has been stopping King Empire time and time again,
Dude.
approaching on the space.
Moon is so good.
Oh,
Praise those
that
Raptors.
hurt.
Sujin. It's gonna be
Can
jumped
they
up by
get him?
Year 3. That's gonna be Immortality gone. Two-man wild charge, last insanity. Sasa is just trying to fight Zaps. It's not dead just yet.
Zaps
It's gonna be Zaps.
They're
He's gonna
trying to
try
stop
push
them
this.
from recalling.
Can they delay?
They can't delay this, right?
He might get an inhibitor.
He's gonna get an inhibitor for sure.
So Sujin is showing up.
So Sujin himself is not going to be enough. Zaps is actually, they're actually playing this slow.
Holy
Oh
cow.
my god. So what was that MAL game record again?
47 minutes and 34 seconds.
Dude, this sucks. This sucks.
How do you think the players feel?
King Empire, they've got to
Players
do
don't
something,
feel
right?
anything.
I think what King Empire need to do is to dominate the bottom side of the map, right? They need to start pushing that out. They need to force Niners back into a corner towards the inhibitor turrets and then get Sasa to actually do the Lord by himself.
Zaps now has a split push angle, has a backdoor angle.
This, man.
We need half a minute for
How does King
Year 3 to come
Empire
back.
not just commit with Year 3 down for 30 seconds and Zaps on the opposite side of the map? Just
They're
go
gonna commit
for
now.
it.
They're gonna commit now.
Dude, if they lose this.
No way they lose this, right? Malvis is not even near the pit.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah,
Oh my
there's
God.
no steal,
Okay,
there's no
okay.
steal. Oh man,
All right, there we go. Finally, they've cracked it open.
smooth.
You guys need to go home right now.
I don't think you
Niners.
want to fight this. Just call it off. Call it off.
Just reset, man.
Okay, now Zaps finally joins after like 10 years of farming.
He doesn't even need to farm anymore. He's already the richest man on earth.
Yeah, I mean, the Lord isn't going to spawn until about the 44th second, right? And that's plenty of time to actually go for this big reset. Everybody can go for the reset. They don't have anything to worry about. They just need to make sure to not get hit. Like Sasa, do not get hit by the arrow. They're even delaying the Lord to ensure that it collapses at the same time.
Will King Empire be able to do this? They have the better team fight lineup. Niners are relying mostly on whittling from afar, and now they have the Lord that can push things down and expose the crystal for them. This should be a recipe to victory right now.
They have a 34-minute Lord, man. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah,
And the minions alone, like you can see Claude, he is struggling to deal with some of these minions.
Yep. Maybe a little bit longer and the Lord will be as strong as Malvis.
Oh my goodness, they are going to slow down this Lord until it builds up to 2 waves and let it all crash at once because they know that these minions are too strong.
I
They
like it.
have to.
They have to.
If they don't do it now, who knows when they'll get another chance.
Braga armor broken. Susujin has no Immo, no Winter Truncheon. Just be careful
My
of that.
god, those minions are
Here comes the
massive.
ping. 5-man ping. King Empire Esports.
They're taking
Looking
no
for an
damage.
opportunity.
They're literally taking no damage. Malvin, he's got to throw his body.
Oh,
There it is,
let's
excellent.
go.
3-man wild charge. A means to an end. Niners retaliating. Zaps losing majority of his HP. Has to
They're
go for the Lord
almost.
first.
Oh.
The Moonji, the
Oh.
damage though. Gotta watch out.
The Lord
Zaps
is gone.
has the immortality. The Lord has been taken care of. Zaps can he get out? Winter Truncheon to buy a bit of time. Deto can't find the finisher. And the arrow. Plus the Star Shatter to keep Niners in the running.
You're joking, dude.
We are not done just yet. Niners refuse to die, and Moonji. Can you find more? Susujin is gonna take a bullet for his friend if he needs to.
This is madness we're watching right now. How does King Empire not push that in? They got a beautiful wall charge. They
And
had the Lord.
Zaps, wild charge used. Zaps has the BMI. It expires, but he has the blazing duet. He's gonna use it. Sasa now
Run
doing
him
it.
down!
This is the
Got him!
opportunity. Finally,
It's the chance they've been waiting for.
arrow.
The arrow actually fights Sasa.
It's hit him 2 times in a row.
Can
okay?
you get through Moonji though and Barbosa?
I don't know. Can Muji break first? He's got to break the immortality from Su. Next, he gets a free kill and breaks Isutsujin's immortality as well. Third, he finally hits Sasa.
Okay, that's one arrow.
Uh-huh.
Susujin shows up. 15
Uh-huh.
seconds for Malvis.
15
Sasa
seconds.
is
Can
in.
they defend?
Barbosa is out. That's immortality. Sasa, I don't think he can end this.
No
No
They
way.
can't. The
Look at
minions are
Moon.
back.
Bottom side.
Where's the snipe, Moon? Where's the snipe? There's the Twilight armor. He should be fine. Dude, this has taken so long. The Lord respawn.
They're not brave enough, man. They're
Dude,
not brave
Lord
enough to risk
died
it.
and was like, I'm back. I'm back. Let's do it all over again. But without Zaf, this should be a KGE Lord.
They blaze into it the entire wave on top of the Astral Sphere as well. Like, oh man, maybe consider. Oh, there's
Do
so many
you
things
just
to
do the
consider
Lord now?
here.
You do it now, right? Do it now. Do it now. Do
do
it
it.
now.
Just do it.
Just do it. Please, please.
Just do it.
I don't have any words to say anymore. This game.
Zaf needs 5 more seconds. They
He's
can
not
do it
gonna
in
make
5
the
seconds. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, Entropy, it's already coming out here. Smooth
Look
is
at
on the-
Barbosa on the side. Deto.
Wait,
no
this is
Purify
actually-
yet.
Wait. They
it
need to
doable?
actually zone him out. They need to actually zone them out.
Yetri. Yetri dives the back. The arrow onto Deto. No follow up for now. Okay, Susujin.
Yeah, three
Yes, the Lord.
everything.
Yetri finally goes down. KGE, another lifeline.
Full reset. Boys, full reset, full reset, full reset here. They're going to chase them down to try and cancel down these resets as much as they can, but at the very least here, King Empire, they have to
They
learn.
sure-
They have to
the
end
end this
70
time.
seconds for Yetri. Surely this ends.
Like, surely the minions are too strong.
They have 10k gold lead. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just putting it out there.
Look at it. Look at this. Zops immediately on the bottom side. He's going to try and smother that as much as he can. Look at how long it's going to take him to actually get rid of it. He gives up. He's like, nah, fam, I can't do
I
that.
can't do it. My team needs me. My team needs me in the base.
Yeah, three is still gone for another 40 seconds.
It's
How
a-
long can they delay the Lord?
The 4v5.
He's running Moonji down.
Oh my goodness, Munji.
He's been in this place
That's a
before.
standing Munji. It's nothing, Munji.
Oh,
This could be it. The Empire
yes.
standing to test and trial Zavs. What can you do? Blazing to where it runs out, but King Empire, their sights on a victory. The first on the Niners. And after a long drawn battle, they emerge victorious.
38 minutes, 29 seconds, the longest game that we've had here, coming in between King Empire and as well as the Niners. What a game to be had to finish off the day.
I have no idea what we just witnessed. Kudos to both these teams who are holding it out that long. But honestly, King Empire, you could have ended this game 20 minutes ago.
I mean, it all started with what? Sasa dying to a combo. Can you imagine that?
He's like,
Oh.
man, if only I just used Purify.
Yup.
Must be heartbreaking though for Niners. Held up for so long, what? Since minute 1, they took a beating all the way until the very end. Could have been a great fairy tale, but not to be this time.
Not this time, but it's good potential here. It's good to see that the Niners are in good spirits about it all, especially against King Empire.
I mean, Maoist looks